Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Hello.
Today, we're going to talk about how we navigate through tough moments and some suggestions for how you might be able to too. Right?
Yes.
Last night, Amanda had some tough moments, and do you want to share a little bit about those, about what prompted us?
Well, I think it's been kind of a cascade of things that have happened probably within the past 3 weeks. So, as you know, with glioblastoma, sometimes the course can be pretty short. I have learned and have kind of witnessed a few friends who are having some very, very challenging, difficult moments right now. And I am working with a chaplain. We would talk about how I can get out of spirals where I get just so deeply emotionally invested and invested for a really good reason because these are people's lives. And I get really close with people. And when I hear about them having a hard time, when I hear about them having to enter hospice, or that their body's changing, that their eyesight's changing, and that's a really tough one to navigate, especially with your eyesight. Like I've experienced that firsthand. I have had to change my glasses at least 2 times. I think I'm actually at this point needing another one because my eyes just feel so much different than they were even a few like a month and a half ago.
Just to sum up.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you were breaking down crying last night because there were some eyesight changes.
No.
You have gotten really close to people over the last year. Glioblastoma, as you said, can be a very fast and aggressive disease.
I would say I'm going to actually tap in there and say brain cancer in general can be very fast moving. Like the terminal brain cancers aren't specifically glioblastoma, but they're just as equally as scary.
Okay. And there have been several people, many people you've made friends with over the course of this, and part of that is just your nature. Amanda is a
collector of people.
She had said early on in her diagnosis, one of the things she's most proud of in her life is she's just collected some amazing souls in her life. In any community she's immersed in, whether it is for good or one that she didn't necessarily plan on being immersed in, she will go and start collecting more beautiful souls to be a part of her journey, and she will love them just as unconditionally as she has loved every other person who's been a part of her life or every other soul that's been a part of her life to this point. So you got some tough news about a few of them in the last couple days, and it all came to a point where, as you were saying, you started to spiral. Lots of emotions, lots of feelings come up, and your chaplain had given you some suggestions on how you could get out of a spiral that you were about to share, and then I'll share a couple things.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to get out of the spiral?
You know what the funny thing about this is? We can't even blame it on brain surgery because Amanda didn't really pay attention to what I had to say before this. And I would always joke, but maybe it was really accurate, that I was just Charlie Brown and it was just wah, 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 wah when I spoke. So your chaplain had shared with you some ways to get out of a spiral when you spiral.
And he just says, like, your feelings are valid and it's okay to have those like hard moments, but don't make it a hard day. And so he just says, going for a walk, really telling somebody like exactly how you feel and just have them listen. I mean, half of the time Jesse just like listens to me and then I kind of work it out on my own. And then it's like I just was able to express it or talk to somebody about it. And then because it's not Jesse's, it's mine and how I'm feeling in that moment. And so just expressing how I feel and not making light of how I feel or just jumping on to the next thing, because this is, again, like we don't really have to say it. It can be fast, it can be aggressive, and it can be really quick. And so
I think even beyond just that, you're honoring how you feel. You're taking a moment for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's something we're not normally taught to do or encouraged to do.
Yeah.
And I think we would all be living more, our lives would be made easier if we all learned the skill set to do this.
Yeah.
Now, did you do those things last night, or did you
Did I do what thing?
did you do those things to get out of the spiral last night, or did you go and?
Well, I did not go for a walk. But I told you I went to you
did.
instead of like going.
I was trying to say you went and got on and started reading about politics. Does that help get out of the spiral?
Yeah, because then I get mad.
Okay, good. So in addition to Amanda's strategies, there's a simple, just 3 letters that you can remember to help you tap into this when you need to. It's MTF. So M is for movement, going for a walk, doing some gentle yoga. I am of the opinion that the more intense the emotion, the more intense the movement. I had a moment maybe a few weeks ago where I was just, my feelings were boiling over. I went for a walk, and I walked much faster than I normally did because I'm just trying to kind of flush the emotion out. Just anything, just where you're moving, you're changing your physiology. The T is for talking. So like Amanda was saying, just come and talk and just tell them, hey, I have something I need to get off my chest. Can you just listen right now? And if they say yes, fantastic, just talk. If they say no, reach out to somebody else. What?
I feel like this one's about me.
No, this is just in general. I mean, some of these when I do them, you definitely do not reciprocate from me, but I'm used to that now. We all know where I lay on your to-do list.
Priority 1.
No, definitely not. It's like there's space for 10 things, and I would be number 15.
Oh, yes.
And then the F is for feel. It is so important to give yourself permission to feel. If we don't express it, we depress it. I often explain emotion like my grandmother's trash compactor. She had this trash compactor that you could push a button and it would push the trash down, giving the illusion that you had space to put more in. And you could keep adding trash to it, keep pushing the button, compactor, keep pushing it down. And you'd always have this illusion that you could add more, but then one morning you'd wake up, the whole house would smell because the trash that was on the bottom that was never emptied out had now gotten rotten and the smell was permeating the entire house. Our emotions are in many ways like that, where we keep shoving them down, thinking that if we don't see them, we're not having to deal with them. But they start to express themselves or manifest in other ways in our life. So it is really important to give yourself permission to feel. Whether that is, I'm a big fan of crying when you need to feel, and I think it's really healthy to, when you have some emotion built up, schedule some time to cry. Now, here's the caveat to this too. If you're sad, I would not encourage you to go and get really sad music or watch really sad TV and just compile that sadness. What I would do is find something that helps you cry, but it's not necessarily going to leave you spiraling down into more sadness. Anything to add to that?
Oh, I was just listening.
Did you learn anything?
I did.
What did you learn?
This is a great talk, Jess.
What did you learn?
I learned that if I want to cry, that I should watch Field of Dreams. I think I've seen it.
Okay, everybody, that's all for today. We love and appreciate you. Thanks so much for being here, and we will see you all in the next one. Oh, and if you have something you'd like to contribute to this, things that you do to avoid your own spiral, well, please share it, and that way others can learn from it as well. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.